Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And away we go from NRG Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down from the 42.
11. Ow, what's that? 118, what's that?
From the gun, Stroud. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
As a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Now give up the middle to Jones. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
19 seconds. Ow, what's that? 118.
Stroud looking to throw. 3rd and 2. Hits his running back. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On the quick, right? 118. What's that?
Pressure comes. Stroud buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. Colts got him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that and drive ahead.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Here's a reverse. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Bronco 80. 70, Denver Wolf. Ready.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. He's out in the clear. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
79 Broncos.
A gain of 21 yards.
Come on, Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. That one connects. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
So the Colts and Richardson going to go for 2 here.
19 tight.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Already.
I'll start with a gift to Jones. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
King. Why Tony?
Shotgun now, first round. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
He's got it inside the 25. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Hey.
They'll run here with Jones. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Catch is made in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Jones. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on fourth and goal.
Fourth down and goal.
Stroud's going to throw for it. Escape. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take a second quarter lead. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Extra point sails through good. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Play action. It's Richardson. Connecting on the slant. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Ready? 18, 5 in. Bronco 80.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's Richardson. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw again, Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back, Taylor. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. It's an Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts take a second quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Out
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. So second and 6 awaits on the other side. And we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment.
At the 29-yard line.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Oh, hey. What? 118. That's right. 19 Texas.
To the air, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
18. That's right.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. This connects with Schultz. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So it's second down coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Tony.
Stroud to throw again on second. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
On the quick. South.
Stroud now on third. He's got Jones for the completion. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
First down throw by Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
19 Texas. 18. Under.
From the gun, Stroud. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on first, and then we go backwards on second, Kate. I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on third down.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down.
One more. Tony.
Here he goes, third and long. He rolls to his right. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
And it's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Not saying 19. 19, cut 19. 60 Bison. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Fails to find his running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Dragon 679, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That's on target to Pierce. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Sanders sends it through, and that'll double their lead to 6.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Here's Smith on the return. Escapes the defender. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. Burst so far. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
On first down, it's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Richardson on 3rd. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And hey, we see how under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
All right. 18. What's up?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Gets this one off, it's Jones. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
18. What's up?
Looking for a pass on second and short. Collins got it left side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He can get in the run game as well. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. And they get this down to the 28. Giving them an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
All set now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Short pass brought in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Ready, 18, 5 in. Ready.
Richardson to throw again. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
To the air on this first down. Richardson hits his running back. And He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts go up by 12. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Here comes a 2-point try partner, Richardson, bringing his offense to the line.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Quarterback run here. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Texans 10.
Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Tony.
Shotgun now for Stroud. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
Loss of 7 brings up second and 17 at the 11-yard line.
Hey, uno. Hey, south.
Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
18.
Stroud throwing here on first. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was gimme 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
All right.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. And this one's tipped and intercepted. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Colts grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
On the quick.
First give on the ground. It's what he wants. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run. Brings up 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. And they pick him off again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Look the hot, look the hot. 118.
Back to work they go after the interception. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here we go, shot. Rock 'em.
Here's the backup. First throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. He's going going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19. 6 Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Too much lead on that throw. That fall's incomplete ahead of his target. Try and get it into Nico Collins. And it's going to be second down.
18 Rattler. 18 Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco. Take go.
Mills to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tomarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Richardson. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Come on, come on. Set 19, look, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Richardson now on first and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Ready, 19 type, Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Ready.
They'll throw again. Richardson. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Richardson on third. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts throwing 6 more on the blowout. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts continue piling onto this lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60, Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up second down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And they're going to score. Pick six, Indianapolis.
Hard to believe they got him again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to the air following that pick six. Forced out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Colts get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, I don't know what more to say. Just a dominating effort, really, in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all three phases to get it done. And mercifully, well, we're getting closer to the end of this one.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. Fourth down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Sanders sends it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. Now we'll try a deep shot to the other side of the field. Well, they took their shots, went unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you've got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
19 Tiger.
Mills looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trying to do some window dressing. Here's Mills. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down, Houston. We've set it downs from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
They are throwing it again. And they pick him off again. It's a foot race. 30. To 10. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts tack on 7 more to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Cooking.
Looking to throw. Mills. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Now Mills. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
They'll air it out on third. Justin Wally makes the play. So first down from the 41. From the gun, Taylor. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. And now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. They go again with Taylor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Third and just 2 to go.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.